Hi, good morning and welcome to this Sunrise Flow class. My name is Brian and I'm delighted to be here with you this morning um, for this little exercise in greeting the day and being present for ourselves and for all that arises in our day. Please remember our first guiding principle: support precedes action. To ensure that you're supporting yourself in your process at all times. Have your blocks, straps, bolsters, blankets, eye shades, chair, tissues, clear your passageways. We're going to breathe here to begin. Anything you need to support yourself, and then please avail yourself of it during the practice. Remember that it is your practice. You are in the privacy of your own space by design, and the only requirement for you is to be present and to breathe. So I will be offering and suggesting and inviting you to do some things from over here, but they are just that, offers and suggestions and invitations. Please honor the wisdom of your own body. Do what's right for you. Come out of any posture at any time. Take any alternate posture at any time. Modify any posture as you need to using your supports at any time. Anytime you lose your focus on your breath, please just stop, reconnect with the breath, and then rejoin where you are and when you are ready. All right, with that, we're going to start by landing, grounding, centering, raising gratitude, and setting our intention. And then we'll move into some breath work, and then we'll move into some movement work. We'll be here about 45 minutes, give or take. So, all right, find a supported posture, whatever that means to you, whatever that looks like for you. Take a moment to bring yourself into that. Come into this place, come into this space, come into the present moment. By coming into your body, feel into the physical sensation of whatever part of your body is in contact with something. Bring your awareness to that physical sensation of contact. And recognize that those places of connection are your supports. Feel into your support. What is it like to be supported in this moment? And then imagining you could root into those supports, root down through those places of connection while lengthening through the side body, lengthening through the spine, lengthening through the crown. Notice what happens in your torso as you elongate and align the spine. Then keeping the spine elongated and aligned, I invite you to turn your attention to your breath. Begin to breathe in and out through your nostrils, following your inhale into your body, wherever it may go, without stress, strain, or exertion. Following your exhale out of your body, letting go completely, emptying completely, releasing all that is no longer needed. Holding your awareness right there on the breath. Be right there at the beginning of the next inhale, following that inhale in, and that exhale out. And then continue to hold your awareness on your breath. And as you breathe in and know that you're breathing in, and breathe out and know that you're breathing out, perhaps you notice how the other thing else begins to slip away. And then on your next inhale, if you choose to, I invite you to float your hands to your heart in a way that brings awareness in your heart space, and allow to arise in your heart space gratitude, a sense of gratitude, any one thing for which you are grateful here this morning, perhaps for you today, just the possibility of gratitude. And whatever arises when gratitude is called forth, I invite you to see that clearly in your mind's eye, and then to anchor your gratitude there in your heart space and hold it there for the duration of your practice. And then if you choose to this morning, I invite you now to set an intention for your practice, perhaps a simple intention to just keep your gratitude anchored in your heart space, or to just be right there with each inhale. And whatever your intention is, I invite you now to state it to yourself. Hear yourself in your mind's ear as you state your intention in a clear and declarative voice, as if it is already done. And listening for the echoes of your intention in your being, I invite you to take a full inhale. As you exhale, if you choose to, allow your chin to drop towards your grateful and intentional heart and offer a benediction to seal your intention as I say, Namo, Namaste. And release your hands, lift your chin. Make any adjustments you need to your support and seated practice. We're going to breathe a little bit here, do a little breath to get ourselves activated and energized and centered in this moment. So we'll begin with Nadi Shodhana. Take your right forefinger, your right middle finger, place them together against the brow point, right between where your brows are. You'll use the right thumb to block the right nostril when appropriate. You use the right ring finger to block the left nostril when appropriate. We're going to begin to breathe in through the left nostril and breathe out through the right nostril. Left hand is on the knee, thumb and forefinger lightly touching in Gyan Mudra. Inhaling left. Exhaling right. Continuing that pattern, finding your rhythm, your pace for your breath in your practice. Breath work, the body is very still. The awareness is on the breath in the nostril or nostrils, and the focus is at the brow point. If the eyes are closed, if you're uncomfortable closing your eyes, as many of us are, just narrow your gaze and look into your right palm, just beyond the tip of your nose. And just settle into this, finding your rhythm for your breath. In left, out right. Allowing everything to slip away then, other than your awareness on the breath in the nostrils, being fully present, bringing yourself here, allowing yourself to be here, feeling into your supports as you practice, and finding your own rhythm and your own pace. In left, out right. On your next inhale, take a full inhalation. Exhale. And now we're going to switch. We're going to inhale through the right and exhale through the left. Inhaling right, exhaling left. Noticing slight differences from one side to the other. Maybe your rhythm is different on this side. That's absolutely okay, as it should be. Maintaining your presence, feeling your supports, just breathing in right and out left. Inhale and exhale are equal in length and volume and intensity. And we're just breathing here. Full awareness on the breath, fully centered in the breath. Clearing and activating the energetic channels, the hemispheres of the brain, bringing ourselves into balance. On your next inhale, take a full inhalation. Exhale. As you exhale, release your hand down. Your right hand to your right knee, thumb and forefinger lightly touching. Allow the breath to stabilize. We're going to breathe in and out through both nostrils adding a little Bastrika or bellows effect with the diaphragm. Now, if you are pregnant or on your menstrual cycle, please do not pump the diaphragm. Just take long, deep yogic breaths. Otherwise, if you like to engage the diaphragm, we pull back and down on the diaphragm on the exhale. We release the diaphragm out and up on the inhale. In and out through both nostrils. Let's take a full inhale to prepare. And begin. Again, find your rhythm and your pace, your breath, your practice. Remembering that the inhale and exhale are equal. So a lot of times in this particular breath, the emphasis on the exhale, the diaphragm moving back and down is easier to feel and to be engaged with than the diaphragm moving out and up. And we tend to get overextended into the exhale. If you find that's happening for you, please stop and stabilize. Remember, in all of our work here in Veterans Yoga Project, we're seeking to be calm and steady, focused on the breath and moving within our own body. In and out through both nostrils. Frontal brain cleansing here. Clearing away the detritus of the evening. Fully awake, fully aware, fully present. On your next inhale, take a full inhalation. Gently retain this breath while lifting at the base of the spine and at the pelvic bowl. Engage your root lock. Relax your shoulders down. Bring your chin slightly toward your chest. Engage your chin lock. Let everything come center. Be very still. Notice your experience. Notice what's shifted for you. Notice what a little bit of breath work will do to change your mind state and bring you present. As you are ready, release your locks, release your breath. Let everything stabilize. Just be still. Feel into your morning. Feel into your own experience. Breath stabilizes. Check with your gratitude and your intention. Take a cleansing breath. Full inhale. Complete exhale. As you exhale, come around to your mat, and we'll begin in child's pose or wisdom pose this morning. So find yourself knees either in line with the hips, or maybe you like to take your legs wide and let your torso fall between your thighs. Take the arms out initially in extended child's pose and just let your torso lean forward over your thighs or between your thighs. Bring your forehead toward the mat. Maybe a good place for your block to support your forehead if your forehead doesn't reach the mat. Breathing here. Walk your fingertips out a little bit. Pop up on the fingertips. Feel the length underneath the arm. And then bring your hands back by your feet. Palms up and release. Shoulders relax, lower back relaxes. Breathing here. This is wisdom pose, child pose. Is there wisdom in this posture? Finding your breath here. Gently on your inhale, bring the torso upright. Bring the hands to prayer at the chest. And we're going to do a couple of those. Exhale. Hinge forward, release the hands by the feet, bring the forehead to the mat. Bowing to start the day, breathing in, inhale, come up. Hands to the heart. Exhale, bow, greet the day. Inhale, up. Exhale. On your next inhale, take the arms forward, extended child's pose. On your exhale, pop up on the fingertips, press the hips back toward the heels. Then press the heel of the palm and the fingertips into the mat as you inhale. Come forward and bring the shoulders out in front of the arms. So we're in a modified plank here. This is our movement here. Gentle movement here. Inhaling, modified plank. Knees are down. Crown is long. Exhale. Press the hips back toward the heels. Find your extension through the arms. Inhale out. Move at your pace with your breath. We do this simple movements for you to understand the alignment of breath with movement. The inhale starts, the breath starts. The inhale stops, the movement stops. Moving with breath. Little gentle movement here. On your next inhale, stay long, elongated, lengthen through the crown, bring the heart forward. Take an inhale. As you exhale, just simply turn your head and look over the left shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale the head back to center. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale back to center. Exhale, come to tabletop. Press the hips back over the knees. Bring the hands just slightly under and in front of the shoulders. And now we're going to begin our cat postures here. So on the inhale, the lower spine, the lower back will arch a little bit, maybe just a simple couple-inch movement for you. The heart will come forward, the crown will come high, the hips will lift. On the exhale, we'll round the spine, releasing the chin toward the chest. The biceps will frame the ears and the hips will roll under. Inhale, arch and lift. Exhale, round and release. Find your rhythm, your pace, your breath, and your practice. Couple more here. Inhale up. Exhale, come back to neutral. Lengthen the crown. Feel the length in the side body. As you inhale, roll over the ball of the right foot. Press back through the right heel. Lift the right knee. Breathe in. Breathe out. Return that knee to the mat. Inhale, roll over the ball of the left foot. Press back through the left heel. Lift the left knee. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release that knee back to the mat. Inhale, roll over the right foot and lift the right heel level with the hips. Press the toes away. Get long. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring that knee back underneath the hip. Inhale, the left leg lifts. Heel level with the hips. Toes pointed. Breathe in. Exhale, bring that knee back underneath the body. Inhale, roll over the ball of the right foot, lift the right heel. If you like, lift the left arm, extend the left arm bicep by the ear. Breathe in. Breathe out, bring that knee and that palm back down. Left leg lifts. Maybe the right arm extends. Breathe in. Breathe out, bring the hand and knee back down. Inhale, roll over the ball of both feet. Press back through the heels, feel the knees begin to lift. Continue as you exhale, lift the hips toward the ceiling and the wall behind you. Release the crown of the head toward the mat. Press the chest and stomach back toward the thighs. Relax the heels to the bottom of the mat. Come into your downward dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale to a plank. Check your arm, your feet, and hand placement to make sure you're balanced in your plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Full extension here. Press out of the fingertips and the heel of the palm, long through the arms. Relax the head. Make sure the neck is in. Maybe you should nod your head. Release your heels. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, walk the hands gently forward between the, did I say walk your hands? Walk your feet gently forward between your hands, coming into your forward fold. Release your hands, release your head. Maybe grasp your opposite elbow. Little bracing here as you lengthen through the hips, lifting the hips up and back, releasing the forehead toward the shins, forward fold. Breathe in. Breathe out, release your hands. Bring your hands to your palms for bracing. Support yourself here as you straighten the arms to lift the torso parallel to the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out, release the head, release the hands, forward fold. Bend the knees. Lift the hips on the inhale. On the exhale, bend the knees. Little gentle half squat here, just feeling what it's like when you bend the knees. You feel that weight center into the feet. This is your support here. So bend the knees slightly. And now on your next inhale, slowly begin to roll up, bringing the torso upright, one vertebra at a time, saving the head and neck for last. As the torso comes up, the shoulders will naturally roll up and down. The palms will turn forward, the fingers will extend, the crown will lift. And we're standing on our own 2 feet, on our own mat, in our own space, having our own back. This is mountain posture. Breathe in. Breathe out. On your inhale, take your arms high, biceps frame the ears. Tall mountain. Breathe in. On your exhale, press your palms together and lean to your left, bumping your right hip, staying long out of both arms and both legs, leaning to your left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come back to center, get long through the fingertips and the crown. Exhale, lean to your right, stay long out of both arms and both legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come back to center. Get long through the fingertips. Take your thumbs to the wall behind you. Slight back bend, perhaps. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hinge and fold. Bring the hands down through prayer. Release the head, release the hands, forward fold. Brace on your shins if you like. Inhale, come to a flat back. Exhale, come back to forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, slightly roll the torso upright. Bring the arms up through tall mountain. Greet the sun, greet the day. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer at the chest. Take a breath, full inhale. Complete exhale. On the inhale, the arms will go high. On the exhale, we'll hinge and fold. On the inhale, flat back. On the exhale, fold. Place the hands beside the feet. Step the right foot back to a lunge. Drop the right knee in the top of the right hip. Bring the hands to the left knee. Stack the palms. Straighten the arms to support the torso. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, sink the hips. Supported low lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out. On the inhale, take the arms high. On the exhale, bring the hands to prayer at the chest and rotate the torso to the left. Twisting from the abdomen, stacking the palms at the chest. Breathing in. Breathing out. On the inhale, come back to center. Release the hands, curl the toes, lift the right leg, step the left leg back to join the right, coming to downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee down. Bring the hands to the right knee, opposite way. Stack the palms, press the arms, lengthen the torso, sink the hips, supported low lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out. On the inhale, take the arms high. On the exhale, hands to prayer, rotate from the abdomen, twist to your right, bringing that left elbow outside that right thigh or to the right knee. Stacking the shoulders, pressing the palms at the chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come back to center, release the hands, curl the toes, lift the knees, step the right foot back to join the left, downward facing dog, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale to a plank. Find your length, press back through the heels, lengthen through the crown, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale, lower down to the mat, knees, chest, chin, or reverse push-up. Come all the way to the mat, release the tops of the feet. Inhale, lift through the crown, lengthen through the crown, press into the tops of the feet, feel the knees engaged, come into your cobra. Maybe lifting the hands, breathe in, breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands back to the mat, bring the forehead back to the mat, curl the toes. Inhale, press the plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, left foot forward. Option to drop the right knee or keep the right knee lifted. Press back through the right heel. Bring the hands to the knee. Stack the palms. Straighten the arms to support the torso. Sink the hips, lengthen the crown. Supported high lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, bring the hands to prayer. Rotate the torso to the left. At the abdomen, bringing the right elbow to the left knee. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, back to center. Release the hands. Step the left foot back to join the right. Downward facing dog. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, right foot forward, left knee down if you like. Press back through that left heel. Bring the hands to the right knee. Stack the palms, press the arms. Lengthen the crown. Supported high lunge. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, take the arms high. Exhale, release the hands to prayer. Rotate the torso. Find your twist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come back to center. Release the hands. Step the left foot forward to join the right forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise, gathering as you go. Tall mountain. Exhale, release the hands to prayer. Take a breath. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, the arms go high. Exhale, we hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Hands beside the feet. Right foot back to a lunge. Left foot back to join it. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Your choice. Knees, chest, chin, or reverse push-up. Inhale, rise up, cobra, or maybe even up dog. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press the plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Take a full inhale. And a complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, right foot forward. Left foot joins it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise through tall mountain. Exhale, release the hands. Take a breath. Sigh it out. On the inhale, the arms are high, tall mountain. On the exhale, we hinge and fold, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, breathe behind the heart. Exhale, forward fold, hands beside the feet. Left foot back to a lunge. Right foot back to joining. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press the plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands, exhale. Left foot forward, right foot joins it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise, gather as you go. Exhale, release the hands, take a breath, full inhale. Complete exhale. We're going to do two more of those, two more. Sun salutation A. Inhale, the arms go high. Exhale, release and forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold hands beside the feet, right foot back, left foot back. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press the plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Every time we come to down dog, we'll take a breath. Full inhale. And complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, right foot forward, left foot joins it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise through tall mountain. Greet the sun, greet the day. Exhale, hands to prayer. Every time we come to mountain, we'll take a breath. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold hands beside the feet. Left foot back, right foot joins it. Inhale, plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, press the plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your breath, full inhale. Sigh it out if you like. Inhale here. Look out, look up between the hands, left foot forward, right foot joins it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, hands to prayer. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, the arms high. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold hands beside the feet, right foot back, left foot joins. If you like this time, just lower down. And then rise up. And then lower down. And then press back to your downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Looking up between the hands. Right foot forward, left foot joins it. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, release the hands. Take a breath, full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, the arms high. Exhale, hinge and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold hands beside the feet. Left foot back, right foot joins it. Plank and or lower. Your choice on the rise up. Lower down and press back, downward facing dog. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. Inhale, look up between the hands. Exhale, left foot forward, right foot joins it, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root and rise. Exhale, release the hands. Take a breath here. Sigh it out. Gently make your way down onto your back. Extend the arms and legs. Take a moment here. Bring your knees toward the ceiling, your feet toward the mat, and then allow your knees to fall open, bringing the soles of the feet together. Now, experiment with the positioning of your heels with respect to your hips to find the place where your knees are most supported and most open, maybe even using your blocks to support your knees here. Bring your hands to your abdomen and notice that your abdomen is relaxed here. No tension in the core here. Allowing the knees to just open gently here. Supine bound angle posture. Lower spine is supported on the mat. Just opening here for a moment, allowing any tension that was in the hips. Take your arms out 60 degrees or so. Create some space. Allow yourself to just maybe a little butterfly of the legs. Take a full inhale. And a complete exhale. On your inhale, take your hands to the outside of your thighs. Support your legs as the knees come together. And then walk the heels closer to the hips. And then walk your feet out to the wide edges of your mat. Let your knees fall together. Again, lower spine is on the mat, crown is long. As you inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, let both knees fall to the left. And then work with your breath. As you inhale, come back to center, knees touching. And as you exhale, let both knees go to the right. So we're windshield wipering the legs here, the knees. On the inhale, coming back to center. On the exhale, releasing to one side or the other. Just a couple breaths here, just massaging out any tension that might have accumulated in our hip girdle, and relaxing the back of the neck and the back of the head and the back of the shoulders there. So one more in each direction. And as you next come back to center, walk your feet in towards each other. And then extend the right leg long. And then lift the right heel toward the ceiling. Reach up behind the right leg, grab behind the right leg, pull the right knee toward the face, and then cross the right thigh tightly atop the left, dropping the right foot outside the left calf. If you have the flexibility, you may even hook that foot around the calf. Inhale here, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, let both knees fall over to the left as you look over your right shoulder. Relaxing, allowing the legs, the weight of the legs and gravity to do the work. Relaxing that right shoulder, lengthening across the front of the chest and breathing down into the back of the right hip. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale here. Exhale here. Full inhalation. Complete exhale. On your next inhale, come back to center. Take the right leg high. Reach up and pull the right knee toward the face. And then release the right leg long. Then bring the right knee to the ceiling. And extend the left leg. Take the left foot toward the ceiling. Reach up behind the left leg. Bring the left knee toward the face. And then cross the left thigh tightly atop the right. Arms out again. Inhale here. As you exhale, let both knees fall over to the right. As you look over that left shoulder, the left shoulder is relaxed and down. And you're not trying to get anywhere, you're already here, just allowing the weight of the legs to kind of gently tease open that length across the front of the chest, and breathe deep into that back left hip. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale here. Exhale here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale the legs back to center. Take the left leg high. Pull the knee toward the chest. And then release the left leg down. Take the right leg out to join the left. Take the arms overhead. Hook the thumbs and extend the fingertips. Press through the heels. Feel your length. Feel the back side of the body fully supported. Exhale, release. Switch the interlock of your thumb. Inhale, press the toes away from the face, lengthen through the fingertips. Exhale, release the toes to neutral, bring the hands down by the side. All right, now bring the knees in toward the chest. Reach up and squeeze just below the knees. Bring the forehead toward the knees. Maybe grab the shins, maybe grab the ankles, maybe grab the feet. Maybe you bring your nose up between your knees. Nice tight little ball here. Now, maybe you can release your hands. Maybe you can extend your legs. Maybe you can lift your arms. Come into your boat posture here. It's our final posture. So maybe you can just resist the urge to give in to any challenge and just be present with your breath. Remember, we're calm and steady and focused on the breath and moving within our own body here, just breathing. Remember, we hold posture, not breath. Breathe deeply. As you're ready, slowly lower the feet, lower the back of the body, lower the hands. Toes fall open. Heels move as wide as is comfortable for you on your mat. Palms are by your hips, palms up. Lower back is supported on the mat and relaxed at the back of the shoulder in that soft spot at the back of the skull. And as you settle into this posture, take a moment to avail yourself of any additional support you may want. This is our final posture for this particular class. So maybe you have an eye cloth, maybe you have a blanket or a shawl, maybe you have a bolster for your knees, anything that will provide you perhaps 1% more support. Take a moment to avail yourself of that. And then settle in and let go. You're done. Be done. Allow yourself to be done. Feeling into what it is like to release fully. Releasing any shaping of the mind, of the body, or of the breath. Releasing any analysis of the practice, any conversation, certainly any criticism or competition. Just allow yourself to be. Feel into what it is like to rest. Feel into what it is like to give yourself this moment of rest. What a gift. Feel into a sense of gratitude for yourself, for bringing yourself here, and for allowing yourself this moment to be fully as you are. Allowing the breath to come and go, allowing the body to release and rest. Feeling into a sense of presence, a sense of being. Take a moment here to perhaps allow to arise in your heart space one more thing for which you are grateful. And as you witness yourself in gratitude in your space, I will take this opportunity to extend my sense of gratitude to you from this space. Thank you so much for coming and sharing your practice. I'm honored to be here, truly. And in closing, I invite and encourage you to stay here in grateful rest for as long as you can, for as long as you like. And when you do finally rise, please take your gratitude and the echoes of your practice with you as you go through the remainder of your day, lifting yourself and all that you come into contact with. Have an amazing day.